Good evening, folks. How's it going? Hello, Myrtle. Hello, Aristotle. Hello, Tank Top Tropics. Hello, Myrtle again, and everyone else who is strolling in here, coming from Chattanooga Ed's channel. I'll probably see a bunch more people in a few seconds as they pile on in here, doing the late night stream crawl. And of course, my boys are going to bed, so you might see them again here and there. Hopefully not, hopefully, because they should be going to bed right now. But hello, J. Oliver's Guppies and Aquatics. Hello, Fish Streams. How's it going out there? Hey, Anthony. I hope your leg's doing better sooner than later. Hopefully, it's getting well. I saw your post on Facebook. Hey, Amanda Jean. How's it going? Hello, Gina French. How's it going? Anyways, today I'm not actually out working because I figure I'll spend some time out with you guys. Supposed to be out 4 weeks, Anthony. Hopefully that's a fast 4 weeks, and hopefully by then, hopefully we get going to the fish club soon. Hello, Lonnie, aka Looney Tunes. Hello, Patrick Hardy. Let's see here. But anyway, sorry I missed you guys last week, but unfortunately I had to go back to work. So, hey, Priscilla, how's it going? Hey, Bob with Kayla's Aquatics. So, took your advice. I'll purchase some longfin tetras from Redfish Bluefish. Awesome. Did you receive them yet? Hey, Sandy Doty, how's it going?
Good night, Dad.
Good night, Levi.
So you're doing a food right now?
Yeah, good night. Go. I'm doing the stream tonight. Yes. I'm not delivering food tonight.
Oh.
That's good. How did they turn out, Anthony? Hopefully they all came out great. But anyways, yeah. Unfortunately, I missed last week because basically I had to go back out. Hey, Delilah Critters. Yes, he is a handsome little boy. Soon to be a handsome tall boy, but yeah. But unfortunately, my disability went out, and I do have my vaccines now, so my doctors are okay with me going out to work. I'm still not quite back in my regular work yet, primarily because I still need to make sure I get my okay from my doctor on that one. I need to get a doctor's note to return to that one. So, but yeah, I hope everyone is having a good night, just like Jay Oliver's hoping everyone having a great night. Hopefully everyone is doing great. So what I have been doing, I have been delivering food via Uber Eats. So if you do have any questions on that, feel free to post it. Otherwise, hopefully a little bit later, we could also talk about fish. And so if anyone wants to come up here, I'll go ahead and post a link as well. So that's up there. But yeah, that's why I missed last week. And coming next week, I might not do it next week as well. But Priscilla, the Mabunas are doing great. I should hopefully have that video out on Sunday. I just need to put together the video, which probably I'm going to start right after I do this live stream. Let's see, Delilah says, I'll get my vaccine as soon as my travels mandate it. Yeah, I do Uber Eats. I'm not really a big fan of how DoorDash is set up, the whole scheduling a time. And I know you get Dash now, but sometimes that's not available when I want to go dashing. So I figured, you know what, I'm just not going to do that. College educated drivers are the best. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, Priscilla, the new Mabunas are doing great in there. I mean, I do see some fin damage here and there, but other than that, they are getting well along. But I will have the video out on hopefully Sunday. But how do you like doing DoorDash fish streams? Oh, you order Do you order DoorDash or you drive for DoorDash? When people say I do DoorDash, I see it as me as driver saying I actually do DoorDash as driving. But yeah, I've talked to when I was picking up some food yesterday at Five Guys. I talked to one person. She's like, "Oh, yeah, I have to get a hip replacement," but she does it fine and all that. But yeah, it can be difficult if you're disabled. But oh, so you are a driver? Okay, yeah, okay. In the summer, pays good, but mileage is bad. Yeah, my mileage is the bad part. The one thing I do recommend is if you are doing it, just take offers that are going to pay you what is worth to do. Which unfortunately, if you are ordering on it, you do got to make sure you put a tip on there. Otherwise, you're not going to get your food quickly enough. Because a lot of people do decline ones that are kind of low offers. Yeah, hopefully people have been tipping well with COVID. I only started up again last week, so I kind of missed all that COVID stuff. I stopped last year because of the situation, primarily because my doctor put me on disability from work, and I can't really do that and be off of work at the same time. But then again, I kind of wanted to, being in a high risk category, I wanted to avoid all that. Let's see. Oh, zero taxes because of mileage. Yeah, I know all about that. Yeah. Yeah, I always try to make sure the drive is the pay is worth the drive. So if I'm getting like an 8-mile trip and it's only paying $6, I'm not taking that. But yeah, fortunately, I've been getting the offers I've been taking have been tipped well, and it feels great, especially when they tip more than what they pre-tip to. That's all. That's what I've been getting a lot today. But hopefully. Now the only thing is it's going to switch up once I go back to my pharmacy work, because primarily that's going to be that is my main job. I only used to deliver food to supplement my income, not really as an income. Yeah. Glad you stayed home and stayed safe. Didn't realize. Yeah. A lot of people. I've mentioned before about having a kidney transplant, which is why I'm at high risk, because I'm on transplant, and I do take anti-immune system drugs, which kind of lowers my immune system. So I am at one of those high risk categories, especially with my other job, working in a pharmacy. I can't really. It's kind of hard to stay away from people, especially when people want to get in your face and all that, and especially if I start walking away from people because they're not wearing a mask or whatnot, then they just get rude and all that, and depends on city. Yeah, city and locations. Yeah, it's all different. Some places Uber Eats is better than DoorDash. Sometimes it's the other way around. I used to do Postmates, but I never. Not if you're ever considering driving, do not go with Postmates. But anyways, one thing I will keep in mind is staying safe out there. But anyways, but definitely check out on Sunday. I should have a new video out with my Mabunas that I got from my trip down to San Diego when I went to Aquarium Fish Depot with Anthony and Priscilla, and also met up with what is the water box or the aqua box? I forget if it's called. I think it's the water box. He was down there too, so I ended up buying some Mabunas while I was there. I got I think 11 of them. Hey, Densley, how's it going? So I will have videos on that, and I don't know if you saw the short I had recently, but I actually found a little itsy bitsy fry in my Mabuna tank, which is a first for me. I never really saw a fry in my Mabuna tank until last week, which was a nice surprise. Yes, Priscilla, it was actually nice meeting you for a change in real life as opposed to just on live streams or whatnot or in chat. But yeah, that little fry in my movement it takes was a nice little surprise. Oh, you're fine for streams. You could talk all you want. Anyone in the chat could talk all they want, as long as they're being respectful and not trollish. Jay Oliver is going to be at the DFW Aquarium Association Expo on Saturday. I wish I could go to a fish club soon. I really wish I could go to like an expo, but there's very, very, very few and far between where I'm at. And even though Southern California, I guess Reefer Palooza counts, and as well as maybe the OC Family Pet Expo. That they have a small little fish exhibit. Which of course I do have videos on both the Reefer Palooza as well as the other place. I hope we go to a meeting one day. I need an automatic wheelchair. Yeah. I hope everyone could go to some kind of meeting or some kind of expo at some point. They're really fun just to see what's out there, especially with fish club meetings. It's fun to hear the speakers. I don't know if Anthony's in here with Amazon Research Center. I've heard him speak at my fish club a couple of times, and it's always nice to actually hear from a lot of experts that do come in. Who was we were supposed to have a big speaker before all the pandemic kind of canceled everything. I forget. I think it was Jim Cummings. We were supposed to have him, but unfortunately that got canceled because of everything. But hopefully when things open up again, hopefully we'll be able to get him again. Yeah, definitely go out there and enjoy it. Take in everything. Anthony is here. And of course, this Saturday they are hosting Ivan Mikolji. Sorry, I'm probably butchering that name on their webinar this weekend. So if you're available to watch that on Saturday, check that out. As well as make sure you check out on YouTube. They do have a channel for the Amazon Research Center of Ornamental Fish. Anthony, feel free to post a link to the seminar if you wish it. Excuse me, as well in the chat. And I did not get water today. Hey, Anthony, how's it going today? Glad to see you here. Let's see. Love having the videos from fish tubers at events. All we are is people with cameras. I don't know if I don't know. Just cameras and online access. Any old smoke could do it. I don't need that. Email. All lurking while packing. Going on another trip there, Anthony? One of these days I'm going to have to go travel somewhere, take a plane somewhere. Problem is traveling with the family gets expensive. Allows us fish people that can't be there see the event. Oh, okay. You're talking about actually people with actually record it and put it on YouTube. Yeah, that's why I do videos, is primarily just share out what I've been doing. Share what I do my way, which of course isn't always the best or right way to do it, but a few projects I do have coming up is I will be working on some shading of my tubs out back. Not my pond, I'm not shading that, and I don't really need to shade where my rosy barbs are, although I'm considering maybe getting a larger tote for that one. Hey, Means, Tails, Furs, and Fins. How's it going? And of course, Anthony has posted a link if you want to check out the webinar that they do hold every other Saturday. This week it's Ivan Mikolji. Butchering that name probably again, but anyways, any new fish plans for any of you guys? Another thing I did with it was my little pisto tank right there. I had some duckweed in there, and I took the time yesterday and actually cleared out the duckweed. That was a pain in the half. I mean, it wasn't a lot of duckweed, but unfortunately, somehow duckweed got in there. I'm going to blame aqua balls for that one. And apparently, when I put plants in there, I guess I missed a leaf or two. But I think I got it all now, so I think now it might be duckweed free. I just need to find myself another. I just need to find another a pisto for that tank, another male Hungley. Okay. He's an artist, photographer, conservationist. Has a new book out, Fishes of the Orinoco. Duckweed, yep. Duckweed. I've been duckweed free for so long, and unfortunately that streak had to end. Yeah, if I wasn't busy on Saturdays, I would probably definitely check out that webinar. Unfortunately, with Saturdays, it's a busy time between family and actually working now. It's going to be even worse when I actually go back to work on my regular work, because I always work Saturdays there. Kind of will cut into my fish keeping as well. One great thing about being off for the whole year was I was able to do a lot of videos and stuff. Unfortunately, this YouTube gig doesn't pay me enough. Not that I care to get paid, but it would be nice. But not that it would ever pay me anything anyways. But duckweed is the only plant I could grow. Yeah, I think that's I think that's the same for a lot of people. Duckweed is definitely an easy plant to grow. Although there are people out there that do kill duckweed, and I really don't know how they do it, but they haven't been able to quite share their secrets on that. I mean, on the tank I had duckweed, I even have a hang on the back filter, which doesn't really do much for it. But I think a lot of that has to do with the other floaters I do have in there as well. So I had to rummage through another floater to get all the duckweed out too. So I'm hoping I got all of it, because I don't know, because I don't want to take out all the floaters, because I do want some floaters in there. I just don't want the duckweed, because it's a pain to clear out. Although I guess I could probably grow it out in there and then just give it to my babunas. My babunas would probably just chow down on it. But then I'm afraid to put it in there and they might not chow down on it, and I'll get duckweed in there. Gina's one of those people that duckweed doesn't survive in. What's your secret, Gina? How do you get duckweed to not grow? Yeah, like I said, there's some people that it just doesn't grow for them for whatever reason. I know sometimes it's because they have so much flow on the top that it just can't. Because one thing I think they don't like is a lot of flow pouring down on it. Dan Slee's listening to you talk about duckweed as I pick it out of my shrimp tank. Yeah. I actually I don't know if it was on my Instagram or my Facebook feed, but I saw this one where it was like very, very small duckweed, which actually kind of looked cool, but yeah, that's what they all say. They have no idea how they kill it. I think the number one way of killing it is actually wanting to grow it. I think that might be the key. Acclimating new shrimp, hitchhiker duckweed is a no-go. Yeah. Yeah, I think duckweed hitchhikes on a lot of things. Duckweed might be good for us. I think most of all the plants that people don't want the yards is in fact food for us earthlings. Yeah, I hear it's high in protein. And I hear it tastes like watercress. Not that I know what watercress tastes like. Yeah, good for they are good nitrate sponge. They are a very excellent nitrate sponge. Just like a lot of plants, if you grow them out of the water, they are really good at. I don't know if it's growing out of the water, but if they're growing fast, they really pull out a lot of nitrates. Dandelions are good to eat. Yep. There are recipes out there for dandelion salad as well. Although the one thing I used to do as a kid with the dandelions, I used to grab them and rub them on my skin and have like a nice little yellow mark down my arm. Ooh. You can even make, oh yeah, I forgot about tea. You can make dandelion tea as well. A lot of uses out there for plants that we never thought to, well, we normally don't think as food, but our diets kind of evolved into where you just get stuff from the store, and you really don't find dandelions in the store. Although you can find dandelion teas in the store, you just don't really normally buy dandelions at the store in general. Okay, away from keyboard goes Myrtle. We need to tap into good terrestrial plants other than pothos that's poison to cats. Well, I don't have any cats or dogs, so I can grow all the pothos I want. And that is the pothos. Have some pothos and right there, and all the way over here, which you can't see. But this one right, where is it? Let's see, this one right here. That is growing really well, and it's starting to go up the wall. Although you can't really see the scale of it. Yeah, that is my Maguna tank with a rough homemade stand that I made. Not the best woodworker, so not exactly completely perfect. But yeah, let me show you the pothos and scale. Let's see. I don't know. This is a Pixel 3A, so I don't know how tall that is, but that is my phone compared to the pothos plant. So this one's really starting to go up there. And actually down in my Mabuna tank, I actually have some Microphylla that's starting to grow out of the tank, and I'm going to let it. Can someone write Delilah a doctor's note to be off of work tomorrow? Let's see. Anthony might be able to with Amazon Research Center of ornamental fish, but I don't know if they're going to accept his doctorate. I think they'll probably want one from a medical doctor, not a doctor that studies with fish and stuff like that. How many tanks do I have running? I have this one, which is my Shelly tank. I have the one below that, which is my Physiogramma tank. I have my Babuna tank right there, which you already saw. And of course, this is my fish food for my Babunas. Underneath the stand, I do have 2 5-gallons in there. One, I was trying to do blackworms in there, but I kind of neglected it. Might decide to do something else in there. And the other 5-gallon, I do have some Corridoras sitting in there that I pulled from my pond. Thanks so much, Delilah. As far as the inside tanks, that's what I have inside. Outdoors, if you watch my previous videos, I've been doing more videos on that lately, which is my 110-gallon trough pond. I do have a tote of rosy barbs. And then I have 4 other tubs or buckets. Well, technically 3 buckets in a tub. One has some red belly dace, some southern red belly dace. Another one has some golden top minnows. I think that's what they're called. That used to be in my pond that I moved over to the bucket. And I also have 2 different rice fish in 2 different other buckets. I have the, oh boy, the orange madakas, and I also have a, what's called a cherry blossom rice fish. I forget the whole long name of it. I would have to look it up in one of my previous videos. But that's what I have in terms of tanks. Thanks so much, J. Olivers. Guppies and aquatics. Alan Matthew must be on the long timeout. Not timeout. Long time delay, because I was talking about that a long time ago. Been a long time since they had it watercress, but remembers it tasting like radishes. Was surprised the first time they tried it. So, have you ever, Alan? Have you ever tried duckweed? Does it taste like watercress? Because that's what I heard, but I haven't tasted either. So I'm not sure. I'm ready to try. I guess I could try my duckweed that grows in my pista tank, because I don't use any chemicals in that one. You have a whole house water filter to do all of my water changes, so I really don't use the prime or anything like that, because it's all already filtered for me. Haven't tried duckweed. And I'm guessing you probably don't have any plans to see what it tastes like. I know some people out there have, and they actually culture their own duckweed and actually eat themselves. Found duckweed on my toe today. Is that normal? Only if you haven't been wading in ponds recently. Or is your house flooded with duckweed? Have you ever guys? There's this one restaurant. I don't know where it's at, but they actually have standing water on the floors, and they actually have koi in the water. So you'd be like sitting at your table with your feet in the water, and you have koi swimming past it. I don't know how hygienic that is for the fish or the human's feet, but it's a crazy setup that I saw online somewhere. I've never personally been there, because I think it's somewhere in Asia or somewhere where I've never been. But it's interesting to see. Would you feel like trying some duckweed for science? Oh, there's actually another place. I know there's another place in the Philippines where the restaurant is on the foot of some kind of, I think, waterfall. Let me see if I could find the restaurant. I've never been there. I've been to the Philippines before, but I haven't been to the restaurant. Let me see here. Let me see if I can find photos of that. Which I thought was, oh, here it is. Here's a picture. Let me share that out, which is pretty interesting. Let me see. Share screen. Chrome tab, and where? Oh, here it is. Which I thought this was pretty interesting. You actually have the waterfall, and you have like tables at the bottom, and you have the tables and all that. That might be an interesting place to actually check out sometime. Oh, that's what I'm good at. I'm good at reading nonsense. I'm a little whimsical like that sometimes. Let's see if I could find a restaurant. Koi. Let's see what that pops up. Oh yeah, here's some pictures. Yeah, if you can actually see them in the small thumbnails. But yeah, that is not for. That is actually fish. That is actually water with fish in it. And it's not a wallpaper design. Hey Ian, how's it going? I guess it's a coffee shop. Enjoy a cup of coffee while fishes are swimming by. Yeah, but I really don't know. Hopefully the people rinse off their feet before they do that. It's probably not good for the fish if they have any contaminants on their feet, especially if they use a lot of soap and they don't rinse off all the chemicals off their feet. Yeah, the depth that's available to them. That could be the other thing as well. Let's see if we get a. Yeah, I mean, see, this one seems to go down. I mean, this one's almost. Well, see, this one right here is almost knee height. Not quite there, but it's almost knee height to this person. Let's see, I mean, this one right here, it looks like it's just ankle length, which might be a problem. That one might only have like up to the ankles, which is probably not that deep. Less than a foot deep on that one. Whereas this one right here is probably at least maybe a foot and a half to 2 feet maybe. Okay, congratulations, Ian. Congratulations on your new car. Now, was it new to you or just one of these days I need to probably change out my car, but it still runs perfectly, so I'm good with it for the time being. I've learned long ago not to go chasing out new cars. What in the world? Fish on the floor? Yeah, I was talking about a restaurant. Let me share the screen again. A restaurant with actually has water on the floor. Probably up to, looking at the picture, it looks like only a little above ankle level. This one right here, this one right here in the corner looks like it's just a little over ankle level. Or this one right here, at least it looks like it's almost a little bit higher up on the shins. But yeah, that's what I was talking about. That is different. A new car, Ford Escort. I used to have one of those. I think it was, what year was it? I think it was a 92. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Doesn't surprise me too much in Asia. Yeah. Yeah. The one I really want to go visit is probably not that one, not that one, not that one. I'd really like to go see this one right here. Which that I could probably make happen. Oh, never mind. Those are the Explorers. Let's see. Not that model. The 99 wagon. Yeah. No, yeah. I used to have a 92 Escort hatchback until I beat the crap out of it. But yeah, this one right here with the waterfall, that's actually in the Philippines. I could probably go there because my wife wants to go back out there to visit her family. So I could probably pull that one. I just have to find out where San Pablo is compared to where they live. Let's see here. Excuse me. Ooh, that might actually be doable. I mean, it's definitely a drive, but I could probably go see that someday. Yeah, iPad is super sensitive. But it's stick shift, so these days it's anti-theft. If I knew how to steal cars, I could steal that one. Because I fortunately know how to drive stick somewhat. Congratulations, Ian, on the new car. Priscilla, how's your crayfish doing? I know you got that. I know you got that when we were down in San Diego. Hopefully, it's doing well. And I think, or is that the one that Anthony got, or is that Anthony's now? Excited to go places now. Yeah, having a car does make it easier to go places. Didn't you get a crayfish when you were down there? Or oh wait, no. Or was it a lobster? Oh, I forget what it was. Did you get something when we were in San Diego? I thought you did. But one of these days, I probably do need to get a car with better gas mileage, especially if I'm delivering food. Ah, it's yours. He's babysitting it. So yeah, I think I saw it on the. I think I saw it on his live stream last week. So. Well, happy early birthday there, Fish Streams. Glad you decided to spend the pre-birthday celebrations for my live stream. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see, what other plans do I have? Let's see, I have the video coming up on the Maboon coming up. I still need to edit. I do have a DIY project coming up, which is going to be for my shading for my tubs outside, so stay tuned for that. I also do have some unboxings that I did record. I just need to process together. Of course, this is just stuff I ordered that are from my website at aquariumthoughts.com, so I have that, which is probably not as interesting as my fish stuff, but let's see. Gonna get another one, breed them, and have hundreds. He just doesn't know yet. Hey, Ray, every day, how's it going? Hey, birthdays are a big reason to get excited for. It means you survived another year, especially after last year. For a lot of people, it's a big milestone. Ooh, get to buy fish. That's an even bigger reason to celebrate getting new fish. Let's see. I just need to get a hold of get with Aquaballs because we're supposed to go in on some fish together. So hopefully I can get a hold of him and get some fish to go along with my shellies right here. Not Maltese, but something to go on the top level. Speaking of top level, what is that on my top level right now? I don't know. That's just some floaters. Hello from Cleveland. Yeah. I think I've been there maybe once or twice. Even though I grew up in Ohio for about 17 years, I really didn't go up to Cleveland too much. I did drive past Cleveland about every summer to go to Cedar Point, but never too much in Cleveland. But yeah, you're allowed. Nothing is worth celebrating more than life. Get it, girl. Yeah, you go, fish dreams. I already have the option I'm looking at. I'm looking at getting some Parasiprochromis for the top layer. Oh, well, he was in chat. I don't know if he's there anymore. Maybe I shouldn't have said much. Myrtle, no, he's not. Let's see here. Ian, have I done saltwater yet? No, I have not. Primarily because I'm limited with the number of tanks I could have. And I have so many freshwater fish I still want before I want saltwater fish. I don't even know if I have any. I'm gonna have to go through saltwater fish and see if there's anything I'd really want to keep. I haven't really looked into that, just primarily because I never really had the chance to keep one. Unfortunately, the tanks in my house right now is pretty much my limit right now. Maybe if I could get in the distant future, maybe I could get one of these rooms that I have turned into a fish room, maybe perhaps. But they are kind of occupied, so I can't really do that right away. So they are occupied, and I don't have any space for a fish room. Delilah says, I'm going to try saltwater soon. We should make the saltwater challenge viral for freshwater keepers that are interested. That would definitely be a fun challenge if you are interested in keeping saltwater. So, yeah. Let's see. Like button, fish people peeps. I don't think we can actually see the amount of likes on the viewer end. Hey, Anthony's fishy friends, how's it going? Welcome back to the chat. What's the limit you speak of? The limit is how many I can put in the house without ending up on the couch. Yeah, when I was in Chattanooga Ed stream, I could see them. I think YouTube has some plans to do something with likes or dislikes in the near future. I'm not quite totally positive on what that is, but I'm a ex-saltwater person. I can't listen. La 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 la. I'll get hooked. Hooked on a saltwater tank. Yeah, that's the hard part of getting into the fish keeping hobby. You always you start with one tank. Oh, I'll just do this one tank and everything will be fine. Then you populate that tank and all of a sudden like, I really want that fish, and I'm like, oh, that's not gonna go into that tank, so I'm gonna have to get a whole new tank set up. 6 on your end. Let me see. I can't see because I'm not on my live stream because I'm actually obviously live streaming. Let me see. I can't see. Don't. I'm seeing 15. Not that you can see my screen. Let's see. Yeah, I can see 15. Okay, now I can see 16. now that I actually hit the like button on my own. Let's see here. For real is work and time and love. Yeah, we're at 16. Oh, 21, 17. I guess maybe YouTube's just putting random numbers in there now. I didn't see 21. Oh, okay, maybe you did see 21 because I'm seeing 20 now. Thanks for hitting that like button, guys. Let's see here. Where were we? Right, not to mention money. It's really not about the money. It's just about the space. Aquariums take space. Let's see. Delilah's critters want to do a nano, which I know everyone warns is challenging, but I've been doing freshwater nanos for 18 years, so I'm game for oddballs to common saltwater fish. Someone is honking outside. Hopefully it's not for me. Let's see here. But yeah, definitely saw smaller tanks typically are worse for wear in terms of beginners, but not for me. It's just someone honking their horn for no good reason, I think. But easier to keep a hold of the parameters, although it does give you a good. You always learn better from your mistakes. See here. How dare you, Priscilla, to forget hitting that like button. Let's see. I got it. Patton got wall space. That's my neighbor. My neighbors are leaving to go somewhere. Oh, that's what they were hunting for. They wanted to get their family out to move the carts. Anyways. See, Ian says that they'll allow these critters. That sounds awesome. I'm going to do a whole setup video, but I'm not doing coral at least for 6 months. I don't know why I said 7. I read it for 6, and I guess I was just counting in my head. But that'll be very interesting to watch. I'm definitely going to have to try to catch that from your channel there, Ian. Not that I have any plans. Not that I have any plans to actually having a saltwater anytime soon. Need to make a fish shirt that Fish Stream just needs to make a fish shirt that says that. Got wall space. I have plenty of wall space. Ian wants to do a whole saltwater tank full of macro algae. Who wants algae in their tanks? Be right back. I need to get water. Okay, I got myself some water. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, what little water I had in that. Let's see here. Most interested in live rocks, nails, ills. Hey, George, how's it going? You cooking? You cooking today there, George? Let's see. Fish Streams has the downsize. Taking down 6 tanks so far, and that's all I think I give up. Yeah. I wish I had 6 tanks in the house, 2 actually downsized from. Hey, George. By the way, I'm ready to get those parasips whenever you're ready again. Just let me know. I'll send you the money. George, what's cooking tonight? Barbecue. Oh, I could go for some barbecue right now, but I'm too lazy to cook barbecue. One of these days, I'm going to have to pull out my grill and actually grill some barbecue. That's what maybe I'll do that this week. Maybe I'll go out there and clean out my barbecue that I haven't used in a while and actually cook some barbecue ribs on the grill instead of cooking them in my oven. That'd be a nice for a change. George, you grilled yourself some In-N-Out tonight? No man around to tell me no, but my body says no. Yeah. I think that's the one hard part of having a lot of tanks is having to do maintenance on all those tanks. I haven't had In-N-Out in a while. Maybe sometime this week or next week. I'm gonna have to go out and get some In-N-Out for dinner. I just don't like going out and waiting in that drive-thru line. Although now that the lobby is open, I can actually go in the lobby now and order. Let's see. I like the nano saltwater fish like the mandarin goby or citron goby, but coral is so beautiful. I have to try at least GSP or pulsating xenia. Isn't the mandarin goby, isn't that hard to take care of though? Don't they have trouble feeding? Or am I thinking of a different saltwater fish? I could completely be thinking of a different saltwater fish. But I have heard things about saltwater fish. Priscilla says, going to In-N-Out next time in California. Priscilla, you just drive in Colorado to get your In-N-Out. They have some in Colorado now. I don't know how far in Colorado, but Delilah plans on doing the mandarin goby. The only fish they want. Let's see. Let's see here. Look at those fish. And of course, I'm not sharing it yet, but not driving to Denver to wait in line. Oh, those are beautiful fish. Look at that tiny little mouth, though. Well, it looks like a tiny little mouth. I don't know if it opens wider. Look at those colors. Gobies. Oh, that's what I should have got. I should get gobies for that 5-gallon down there. Yeah, those are really stunning. See, mandarin goby can be hard. They need to be able to eat all the time. Copepods usually, but the ones at the fish store I work at eat frozen daily. Cool. Gonna have to quit my job to stay at the fish tank all day. Yeah. Let's see. Had 2 saltwater aquariums about 13 years ago, says Patrick Hardy. We had major aquarium store here and hobbies of the hobby that helped me. Closed down now for 4 years. And fortunately, a lot of fish stores have gone under within the last decade or so. Although there's still some new ones here and there, but Priscilla says, just because a saltwater fish eats frozen at the store does not mean it will in your tank. Interesting. I wonder if it has to do with the change of environment. Maybe it thinks that it goes into a new environment. Maybe it thinks that there's live food there now. Animals can be an interesting creature at times, especially with fish. Fish can be underrated in that kind of sense, and just how their behavior can be, and how things could how they could change, and how things could change them. Yeah, more live foods always work. Speaking of live food, I need to do some brine shrimp again one of these days. It's been a while since I've cultured some. It was called Aquarium World of Houston. It was a big store. Yeah. Unfortunately, that happens. Either bad business decisions or just things change in the world and they just haven't caught up yet with it yet. Or the people just decide to have enough with it. Especially angels, butterflies, and tangs. And I'm assuming by angels you mean the saltwater ones, not the freshwater ones. Yeah. One of these days, once all my bucket list in the freshwater world are done, maybe I'll have a saltwater tank. But there's just so many different fish I could still keep out there in the freshwater kind of arena. I don't know. I still want to get African butterfly fish again, which is just like in my background here. I'm gonna remove myself for a second, then you can see my old butterfly fish on my background that I have behind this video of me. Be right back. And those two fish over there were my old African butterfly fish. I just need to get. I need to get another one again. Hey, GRB Aquatics, how's it going down there? Fish Stream says I always loved my reef tank and learned so much and had local fish club. I moved. Don't see the correlation between saltwater and age unless you're using it to exfoliate, but that's fantastic. Do you start freshwater or saltwater? Just curious. I missed the comment. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. No relation to age, of course. Let's see here. One of these days, maybe if I can get the space, maybe I can convince my wife to get a saltwater tank. Maybe it'd be more colorful. I don't know. Welcome to the dark side. I love fish with spunk. A lot of personalities in some of these fish. Ian, I think that Cintron Gobi's telling you something. I think it's telling you that you must buy it and take it home with you. Yeah, my skin has always been typically fine. Never had a pimple problem when I was a teenager and all that, but that was just me. Although I wonder maybe part of it was probably maybe my kidney issues I had when I was growing up as too. So I really don't know. Reef takes a lot of time. Just salt is easy, but still need like RODI. Yeah. I think you're right, Dave. The decision is final. making people's decisions for them live. Now, just hopefully when you take them home, hopefully acts the same. Yeah. Patrick Hardy started There, saltwater aquarium with 2 frozen shrimps and live rocks. No hurry at all. Doesn't help if you have a boyfriend that's an enabler. Yeah, that could be rough. That could be a very expensive relationship. And I'm not talking about going on dates either. Look young for Fishroom says that they look young for their age, but extremely sick and need to probably update my photo. That's fine. Yeah, he'll most likely be shy for. Yeah, most fish do typically start out shy when you put them into a new tank. Eventually, come back to their personalities. Yeah, I just like seeing some of the personalities of some of these fish and how they change over time sometimes, and especially my baboons, you can see the kind of the hierarchy kind of change occasionally. Most of the times it's just one fish that really is the tank boss, but sometimes it actually stands down and another fish takes its place for about a day. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see. JRB went to the fish shed and separated some baby fish from their parents. 17 green swordtails and 15 guppies. Nice work. Nice work there, JRB. Maybe I can convince my wife to turn the storage shed into a fish room. One of these days, I'd really love to put a garage on the side of where we live and have a section of it as a fish room. I think I might be able to convince my wife to do that. I really don't think she minds them outside as she does in the indoors. They just take up space indoors. As long as I can make them look decent. Oh, that's another thing I did this week on my Shelly tank right here. I actually put in a heater again, so I can keep it at warmer temperatures. So hopefully they start breeding again. Although I don't know why I decided to put a heater in now, considering it's almost summertime. But it is perfectly set up for next winter. Says the woman who is the reason that Anthony has 2 new cubes. Fishroom's opinion is there's a saltwater tank and there's a reef tank. 2 totally different things as far as time and equipment. All reef tanks are saltwater tanks, but not all saltwater tanks are reef tanks. Now, can you? I don't know. Can you have a freshwater reef? I don't think so. But if you have a reef tank, it's a saltwater tank. But if you have a saltwater tank, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a reef tank. Somehow my husband is looking at basement-only houses because my nana is on the 2nd floor, making him nervous. I'll just consider myself lucky. Yeah, I wish I could find a basement house. I could have a fish room in my basement. Unfortunately, there's really not a lot of basements in Southern California. And there's a lot of houses in Southern California I can't afford. Which is why we bought a mobile home house, manufacturer house, whatever you want to call them. So it's just a step that we're taking in that direction. Yeah, I guess a planet tank is just a reef tank of the freshwater world, maybe. I don't know. Or tank full of sponge. I'm guessing you're talking about the actual ones that are living sponges, and not the ones that we normally use as filters. And Delilah says didn't realize reef and saltwater were different. Now you're more overwhelmed. Just going to do a disgusting amount of research. Welcome to the club, Delilah. That's why I always say do your research. And research. You could do your research and you continue to learn. I do an absurd amount of research about anything I buy, anything I get. I'm not just talking about fish. I'm talking about electronics and stuff like that too. I'll do a research, and then next thing you know, I'll be reading the same page over and over again. Yeah, living sponge, although filter sponge as escape would be interesting. Priscilla says ultimate goal is to do a nano salt with Christmas trees only. Here's a question from Fisher Aquatics. They say that they're making spawning mops. Will fish go out of the way to spawn in them, or do I need to cover the whole tank? Like anything, I'd assume that the fish will actually go to them. They'll see the surface and probably want to spawn in them. If that's the only surface they have available to actually cover the tank or find them. And I think Myrtle just confirmed it. They're Fisher's Aquatics. Myrtle says no need to cover the whole tank. But they also add, but it won't hurt to have more than one mop. Yeah. I mean, most fish when they're kind of most fish when they're kind of breeding, they'll find their spots. If you have anything else in there that kind of looks like a place that they can spawn, I'm sure they'll probably go to that as well. So if you do have any floating plants that could make a good home for their eggs, they'll probably do it in there as well. Google Christmas tree worm. Let's go do that. Christmas tree. So it's not actually Christmas trees, but it's actually ooh. Wow. Okay. Add the stream. Those do look nice. That is Christmas tree worm. According to Google Images, anyways. Very, very, very colorful. And eventually I'm going to probably have to look at, they look like Christmas trees. Especially this green one right here. Let's see. Salt is just fish. If you want to keep coral, you need better lighting. That's the basics of it. But you will need to pay attention to perimeter, salinity, etc. Regardless, easy to learn. Yeah. Very, very, very beautiful things. Hard to find, kind of pricey. Wow. Let's see. Christmas tree worm. Let's see. Let's see here. Out of stock, $35 to $60. Let's see here. $60 out of stock. Oh, I hate when I hear clicking noises coming around the aquarium. I think my filter is just acting up a little bit. I'm probably getting close to the time where I need to start adding more water. Otherwise, the canister filter decides to overflow. See, Patrick Hardy says to Priscilla, used to have those worm rocks in my aquarium, many different colors. Forgot about that till now. Hey, S, how's it going? And other acronyms. Got a micromarine light. I'm not expecting to grow coral, but macroalgae, they hope. Let's see here. Let's see. What was I supposed to look up from S? Mothfish. Let's see here. Mothfish. Ah, cool. Wow, those look cool. Worked at 2 pet stores, best time of my life. Wow, that kind of looks like an African butterfly fish, kind of slightly different. Kind of looks like a seahorse crossed with African butterfly fish. I don't know. Let's see. Not what I wanted. Put that back up. If you can see the African butterfly fish right. Well, part of it, anyways, right above the screenshot there. That's just learned that they exist today. Yeah, those look pretty neat. Like I said, they kind of look like a cross between African butterfly fish and seahorses. Let's see. Hard to find nice ones these days. Yeah. No worries there. I'm pretty good at deciphering. I'm pretty sure most people are pretty good at deciphering what you meant. Typos happen. I do typos all the time, and I can't spell sometimes as well. I'm an even worse typer as well. So these are my 2 typing fingers. Let's see here. Yeah. Anywho's. All right. Anyways, thanks for everyone for joining me tonight. I think I'm going to head down. I need to do some research on car mounts. Good thing we delete if it's too bad. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. If it's too bad, yeah, you can always delete. Anyways, I'm going to head down. I need to look into buying a new car mount for my car. That way I could actually be doing Uber Eats and actually having my phone on a good spot where it's not overheating on the dash. Because the one I have now is sitting on the dash and it got too hot. So anyways, hope everyone has a good night. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully, see you next week if I have a stream. I'm not sure if I might decide to go out and work next week, but I will keep you guys posted on that. Thanks for all the moderators, thanks for all the lurkers, and thanks for all in the chat that decided to stay up here and chat along with me. And as usual, keep researching, keep learning, and have a great night. Thank you. And toodaloo. Right now.